Welcome to It's Happening in Grand Prairie. I'm Georgia Clemson, and today we have a very special guest. We have Miss Erin Fralix. Welcome, Erin.
Thank you, Miss Georgia.
So glad to have you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Tell everyone what your title is with the City of Grand Prairie.
I'm the Recreation Events Coordinator for the City of Grand Prairie. So I oversee several of the special events in the city. Our larger festivals, our 5Ks, our kid fishing days, and several other smaller events that we offer in the Parks and Recreation Department.
What a fun job.
Yes, ma'am.
Planning parties.
It keeps me busy.
Yes, I like that. And what is the big event on the horizon for Grand Prairie?
Main Street Fest is coming up. This is a 2-day music festival in downtown Grand Prairie. It is Friday and Saturday, April 24th and 25th. Friday evening, we have a major lineup on the main stage. We have Tejas Brothers, who are welcoming Max Baca and the Los Tex Maniacs. We have Flaco Jimenez, Rick Trevino, Joe Ely, and Augie Myers. And then on Saturday, we start the day off with our Get Fit 5K and Chase the Chiefs fun run. And then leading into music entertainment that day, we have Jerry Jeff Walker as our headliner. And then several other local bands and community groups who will perform on the other 3 stages that we have. Additionally, we have carnival rides both days, the BMX guys at our skate park, arts and crafts area, a business expo, we have our kids zone, so there's several things going on that weekend here in Grand Prairie.
So it is a 2-day event?
Yes, ma'am.
Or at least a Friday evening?
Yes.
And then all day Saturday?
Yes, ma'am.
And Saturday evening?
Yes. Friday's hours are 5 p.m. to midnight, and Saturday it will be 8 a.m. to midnight.
That is exciting.
Yes, we look forward to everyone coming out and enjoying all the plans that we have set right now.
And you have multiple stages with things going on, is that right?
Yes, we have 4 music stages. We have our main stage, we have our Harley Davidson stage, as well as our School of Rock stage, and then our community stage. And the community stage and School of Rock stage are dedicated to just youth performances, the Ballet Folkloricos, GPISD choirs, cheerleaders, bands, etc.
So that should be very exciting for everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
And is there a charge for this, Erin?
This is completely a free community event. We will have ATMs on site for cash purchases with our vendors, with the carnival, but you just bring yourself, your family, your kids, and you show up and have a great time on behalf of the city.
So I can come Friday night and ride all of the rides and hear all kind of great music. And then Saturday, how does it start off Saturday morning?
We have joined 2 events, the Get Fit 5K and the Chase the Chiefs 5K run, or 1 mile fun run. That's benefiting Lifeline Shelters. So that starts at 8 a.m. And then when the awards start at around 10:30, we will lead everyone over to the event and the carnival rides will start. The music will start on the main stage. Our 3D chalk artists will be on site first thing in the morning. So really everything starts as soon as that 5K and the fun run end.
And how do I register for the fun run if I want to do that? Is there some website?
Yes, you can visit our website, grandfundgp.com. You can visit gptx.org and go to the Get Fit website or web page. And then you can also register through, I want to say, the church as well.
Mm-hmm. Is that First Methodist?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And there is a charge for that since it's a fundraiser, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
There is.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, so we could start off running and enjoying that, and then enjoying the rest of the day.
Yes, pop on over, literally 2 blocks away will be the main stage, and then the carnival rides. All the vendors will be on site, so you can run and then walk right over to the entire festival grounds.
And tell us some of the food that we could get if we get hungry.
Yes, we will have so many different varieties of food. We will have hamburgers from Mixed Up Burgers. Mm-hmm. We will have kettle corn, we'll have barbecue, we'll have some Mexican food as well as Roma's. Pizza will be there as well.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
a nice variety.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, that takes care of Main Street Fest.
Yes.
What else is happening with Parks and Rec?
We have several things coming up. Within the next 60 days, we will be opening our lodge at Lloyd Park. This will be a multi-room lodge where we are targeting family reunions and corporate retreats for businesses to come and spend the weekends with us. As well as right now we have Lynn Creek Park that's open. Our great weather, the stable water levels are helping, but that has been open since the first weekend in April. And then leading into the summer months, our pools at the rec centers as well as our splash factory will open Memorial Day weekend.
Wow. If I wanted to book something for the lodge, how would I do that, Erin?
You would contact the admin offices for the lake parks or visit us at grandfundgp.com.
Grand Fund. And how many do you think that will accommodate?
I know it is between 15 and 16 bedrooms. They're double-sized beds. It has a full kitchen, a meeting room. It would accommodate a very large family or family reunions.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us that's on the horizon?
You know, just be sure to check out Main Street Fest and then visit us at grandfundgp.com for anything within Parks, Arts, and Recreation.
And tell us, Erin, just briefly, personally, where did you come from to get to Grand Prairie?
I actually was the special events coordinator for the town of Flower Mound Parks and Recreation, and I grew up in the area and have just always wanted to be a part of this department, so it worked out great.
And how long have you been with the department?
This summer will be 2 years. Yes, ma'am.
Well, we're delighted to have you in Grand Prairie, and you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Tell our viewers one last time, they don't want to miss Main Street Fest, so tell them one more time the times and dates, everything.
Yes, ma'am. Be sure to visit us at Main Street Fest this year. It will be Friday and Saturday, April 24th and 25th. Friday it'll be open from 5 p.m. to midnight, and Saturday it'll be open from 8 a.m. to midnight. We will be broadcasting on Channel 8 early in the morning. We'll have an interview at 5:20 with myself, and then an interview with Mayor Ron Jensen at 6:20 to fill everybody in.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Ms. Georgia.
And we'll see you there,
Yes.
Lord willing.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll be right back.
I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change
Make a difference. Pass it on.
the world.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. And we also welcome one of our favorite guests from the Chamber of Commerce here in Grand Prairie, Mr. Bill Moser. Welcome, Bill.
Thanks for having me again, Georgia.
Of
Appreciate always being
course.
able to get the information out about the Chamber.
Yes, well, would you like to get us started today and give your sponsors some PR?
We always like to start with our sustaining members. Our sustaining members are, by definition, those that give us the money that we need to survive in addition to their membership donation, and our sponsors are all on different levels based on the amount that they put in. At the Emerald level, we have Hong Kong Marketplace, Asia Times Square, Matthew Lowe and his family. At the Platinum level, we have Airbus Helicopters, Classic Chevrolet, the Thompson Group, and Grand Bank of Texas, and one I'm particularly fond of.
Yes.
At the Gold level, we have the ER at Grand Prairie, JMH Printing, Medical Center of Arlington, Neighborhood Credit Union, and Encore Electric Delivery. And Encore moved up from the Silver level to the Gold level, so thanks to them. At the Silver level, we have Fast Signs at Highway 67 in Duncanville, and one of our perennial favorites, Traders Village. And then at the Bronze level, we have quite a few. We have 2 NetLink services, Baylor Medical Center in Irving, the City of Grand Prairie Ford, Haynes and Boone Law Firm, Lockheed Martin Fire and Missile Control, Sam's Club, Texas General Hospital, Texas Health Arlington Memorial Hospital, Titan Contractors, Verizon Theater at Grand Prairie, Victor's Event Room in the historic Anderson Building, Walmart, and of course, Uncle Bob's Self-Storage.
Yes.
Those are our sustaining members.
Great. Now, what's happening at the Chamber?
What's happening at the Chamber in
Yes.
Grand Prairie? We have a lot of events coming up in April, and I'm even going to talk about one that's happening in May. But first of all, on the second Friday of every month, we have our Coffee Cup Connection, which is held at the Chamber offices on Conover Street. It starts at 7:45, goes to 9, and the cost is $1 plus your business card, and then there's a drawing at the end when you can win some of your money back. Tracy Tim is the speaker, and she's going to be talking about finding and hiring the right people for the right job. So if you're a human resources person or something like this might be something, or a small business person, that'd be something you'd want to go to. And it's basically free as a member. Our luncheon lead, which happens on the third Tuesday of every month. This month it's April the 14th. It's between 11:30 and 1, and it's at Mixed Up Burgers at the Grand Prairie Municipal Airport. Now the cost of that is $10, but it includes your lunch and the tip, unless you want to tip more, because I always think you should tip more. The topic, I don't know what it's going to be this month, but it's usually pretty good, and it usually has something to do with organizing or assisting your business. If you want to participate in that, you need to call Alex at the chamber, and you have to call by 10 a.m. so you can get your order in for what kind of burger you want. And Alex Sprinkles is alex@grandprairiechamber.org, or you can call the magic number 972-264-1558. That applies to almost all of these different events. Now, our monthly luncheon is a little bit different this month. Instead of having a speaker, it's the annual CTE luncheon, scholarship luncheon, and CTE stands for Career Technical Education, and it's a group involved with the GPISD and with the chamber that's sponsors scholarships for deserving Grand Prairie ISD students and Grand Prairie students to further their education, whether it be college, junior college, or technical school. This entire luncheon is sponsored by Holt Caterpillar, which is really neat because Holt Caterpillar sponsors the whole luncheon and covers all the costs. So 100% of the attendance money that people will give, or the participation money, plus the silent auction and the audible auction, all go toward the scholarships. And as we were discussing before, last year it was around $30,000 that was donated, and we're shooting for, or the CTE people are shooting for, between $30,000 and $50,000 this year. And it's very appreciated by the kids, and we appreciate what Holt Caterpillar does. The cost of the luncheon is $30, and you have to RSVP by April the 15th. The topic obviously is the scholarships, because they're going to be handing those out and telling what the kids did to earn the scholarship. And you can call up and order tickets from the chamber at that same number, 264-1558, or you can email Lynn McGinley at lynn@grandprairiechamber.org.
And you get an opportunity to bid on some great items too.
Right, and last year, if I remember correctly, the GPISD, I don't know what, at Dubisky made a really cool barbecue grill, a couple of them, and some trailers. I don't know if they're still doing that this year, but there's a lot of really neat items to bid on in the silent auction and in the live auction. And I think Jeff Copeland's doing it this year again too.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure. Following that, on the 23rd, we have our monthly business after hours, and this month it's at the Landings Apartments on Carrier Parkway, or Carrier and Desco in Grand Prairie. That's the apartments that are owned by the David Nicholas Foundation, and it's going to be catered by Chick-fil-A, which also happens to be owned by the David Nicholas Foundation. So there's a lot of neat things going on there. That's, again, Thursday, April the 23rd, between 5 and 7 p.m. at the Landings Apartments. And it's free as a benefit to membership, and it's a really great networking opportunity for any of our businesses in the chamber or in Grand Prairie. We have our monthly Hispanic networking meeting, which is the fourth Tuesday of every month, which is April the 28th this month, and it's held at the Pioneer Event Center. And the snacks this month are provided by North Texas Elite Catering, and the speaker is a gentleman from the SBA named Kevin Sloan, and he's going to be discussing doing business with the federal government. The only business I do with the federal government is paying taxes, and I don't like that, so maybe I should come and talk to Kevin about not doing business with the federal government
That
anymore.
should be very interesting.
That's right. But I'm sure there's good ways to do business with the federal government and maybe get some of our tax money back.
Yes.
Okay. The last thing I want to talk about today is our annual chamber golf tournament. Now, it's not going to be held in April. It's going to be in May. It's May the 8th, and it's at Tangle Ridge golf club or golf course in South Grand Prairie, which is perennially awarded one of the best municipal golf courses in the North Texas area or in Texas in general. Aaron probably could tell us from the last segment where they rank, but it's a great golf course, and the event is, I said, April the 8th, and it starts at 7:30 a.m. with a shotgun start at 9. If it's like it has been in the past, breakfast is provided by Outlaws Barbecue, and you can participate as a golfer, you can participate as a sponsor, you can donate a raffle item, or you can volunteer to help. If you want to do any of those things, you can call Alex or Lynn at the chamber or email them at those email addresses I gave you before. The cost to participate and support the chamber is $150 per player or $550 for a team. And there's also different sponsorship levels like hole sponsors and hole-in-one and longest drive and worst putter and all those other kind of things that they have at golf tournaments. So that's a big fundraiser for our chamber and helps support our activities in the community. And again, that's May the 8th at Tangle Ridge Golf Club in South Grand Prairie. And that's all I've got for today.
Well, that is plenty. It's going to be a busy month, and then we can look forward to the May the 8th golf tournament as well.
Right.
Well, thank you.
And at the end of the month, we can look forward to going to all that good music at the Main Street Festival, too.
Absolutely. So much
Chamber members should support that,
so
too.
much happening in Grand Prairie.
That's right. It's what's happening. in
That's
Grand
right.
Prairie.
Thank you, Mr. Moser, for being with us today. Always great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Certainly. And we'll be right back.
Hey, check it out.
When it gets cold, feels like the end. There's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it.
Welcome back. And we have our guest from the Grand Prairie Arts Council, Ms. Libby Clausen. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Georgia.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
We always want to know what's happening with the Arts Council.
Well, spring has sprung, and that means it's time for April Concerts in the Park. And
good.
believe it or not, we are celebrating 15 years.
That's unbelievable.
The
isn't
first
it?
10 years, we were at Turner Park in North Grand Prairie, and then Rick Harold invited us to move over to the Summit Plaza Garden at Central Park, and we're celebrating our 5th year there.
And it's a great location, isn't it?
It really is. It's beautiful. I was out there this morning. They're setting the stage up. It's going to be beautiful. And then in just a couple of years, we're going to have a spanking brand new amphitheater just across the lake from the Summit, where we will move the concerts over to there.
And that will be perfect.
It really will. Real excited.
Lots to look forward to. And what's the first concert?
Well, absolutely. On April the 3rd, we have Eddie Irving and the Classic Swing Band. And they do everything from Michael Bublé to classic American pop. They do a variety of soft rock and jazz standards. So they have a singer and then 4 musicians. So it's a great group out of Dallas. So that's starting our concerts off on April the 3rd. Mm-hmm. Then on April the 10th, my favorite, which is Shoot Low Sheriff. I call them an annual tradition. I pick them every year. They are an authentic Western swing band, much like Bob Wills, and I just think it's so much fun. It's that real Texas music, and it foot stomping. You know all the songs if you're a native Texan, and if you're not, come listen to them and enjoy it. So they're a whole lot of fun. That's Shoot Low Sheriff on April the 10th. Then on April the 17th, a new group for us called Forever Young and the Reflections. And this is a 50s rock and roll band, so that'll be a whole lot of fun. Mm-hmm. They do all the great 50s rock and roll music. Mm-hmm. And then we finish up on April the 24th with one of our hometown favorites, Cody Schwartz, and he has put together the Mood Swings All-Star Combo, which is a combo that will play classic and smooth jazz to finish out. So we have something different every week, and the only returning band is Shoot Low Sheriff. So the rest of these are all brand new, have not been in Grand Prairie before. So we're very excited for our 15th year. we've put together a really great lineup.
Yes, such good variety.
And we want folks to remember the concerts are free.
Yes.
The Summit provides food and drinks. There's no outside food and drinks allowed. The Summit uses it kind of as a fundraiser. So they provide all the grilled foods, alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. They're also doing some VIP tables this year that you can reserve, or you can make it totally free. We don't charge admission. You can bring your blanket, bring the whole family, bring your lawn chairs, sit out on the grass, and everything's totally free other than the concessions that you purchase.
That is great.
And if it rains, which can happen in April, the Summit has reserved the ballroom for us. So there will be a concert on Friday night, rain or shine. You don't even have to think about it. We'll just move it into the ballroom and have the concert there.
That sounds wonderful.
It is going to be a lot of fun. Always look forward to the concerts in the park. So that starts our spring off. We also want people to know right in the middle of spring, April the 18th, we are having a really fun, another painting event, Java and Painting with GPAC at the Farmers Market. It's from 10 a.m. to noon on April 18th. And for just $20, we provide a professional artist who walks you through doing a painting. And you will leave there at noon with an 11 by 14, an original work. And this one is themed for the Farmers Market because it goes along with our Farmers Market Square Art Show also going on that day. So the theme, it's a rooster farmers market kind of theme. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Might be great for your kitchen or some room like that.
Right.
And we can only take 12 in this class. We have 5 spots left. So if some folks want to come out to the market, it's so much fun. We set up a table under the awning there, and we provide coffee and pastries and everything that you need. All you need is the $20 and to be there. And folks can go on our website at artsgp.org and sign up for those last 5 spots that are available for that. And then while they are there on that day, it's also, like I said, going to be our Market Square Art Show. So we'd like to invite everybody out just for a day of art at Market Square. Come paint, do a painting, and then come see the works. We're going to be announcing the winners of the art show at noon. As soon as our class is over at noon, all of the works that will be hung in the art show, and we'll announce the winners of the art show as well that day.
What great events with arts.
That will
with
be.
The arts for
It'll
Grand
be
Prairie.
a fun day of arts at the market on
Yes.
April the 18th.
Yes.
All right, and then next we want everyone to know our upcoming summer musical is Shrek the Musical. And we have auditions coming up at the end of April, April 23rd and April 25th. It's a community production, whether you've been in a show before or not. The only requirement is a minimum age of 14 years old. We need a large community cast. We usually get 45 to 50 people in our annual summer musical. So if you're a seasoned performer or brand new, we'd love for folks, you can go on our website, get all the information about how to audition for one of our shows. This is going to be a really fun one. Eric Kreiner is our artistic director for this. Tim Studstill is going to come back as our musical director, and we're once again going to have some great student musicians in our orchestra pit as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great community production.
It's always a highlight of the summer, isn't it?
It really is, our annual summer musical, absolutely. So folks can go on our website, get all the information about those auditions. And we have a brand new event we're very excited about. We are returning to our murder mystery dinner theaters. We are partnering with the Grand Prairie Library System and having a murder mystery dinner May 15th and 16th. That's a Friday and Saturday night, 7 to 10 o'clock both nights. The play is going to be An Act of Murder is the show. We've hired the murder mystery players to come out. It's going to be a full 3-course dinner. We're going to have appetizers. There's going to be a library scavenger hunt, and then a full 3-course dinner and the murder mystery production as well.
Lots of activities
It's going to
in
be
the one
fun.
production.
And believe it or not, it's going to take place right there in the main room of the library. So that's what's going to be so fun. Folks, we're going to get them moving around in the library, have things set up around the library, things that you need to look for, and then have dinner, and the murder mystery also happens there.
And it's a fundraiser, you said.
It really is.
It is.
The tickets are just $35, and it benefits the Arts Council as well as the library system.
Wonderful.
And those tickets are available right now. We can only take 96 per show, and we're just doing 2 shows. So you can go on our website at ArtsGP right now on our murder mystery page. You can click right there and buy your tickets. We're going to have people seated at tables of 8, and we'll let everyone pick their seating when they get there. But I'd go ahead and get online and get your tickets for that murder mystery dinner. Just $35. It's going to be a really fun evening.
Yes, fun evening then, and so many opportunities through the month of April and then into May. It's going to be very exciting.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you for bringing us all this information and for making the arts outstanding in Grand Prairie.
Thank you. Thanks for having us each month so we can let everybody know the great things they can do right here in their own community.
Absolutely.
And also bring your friends in from outside.
Yes,
Right
good
here.
idea. Thank you, Libby, for being with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today. I'm Georgia Clemson, reminding you that it's happening in Grand Prairie.